Happy Monday, everybody. Picture this, 5,000 people a day, 5,000 Americans a day calling 911. And on the other end, it just keeps on ringing. Nobody answer, no response, no voicemail. If that were happening, our nation or our world would be immediately, and rightfully so, pissed off and getting a hold of everybody. It would be front page news every single day until that was fixed. And you think it's not happening, but it is. But it's not happening to the normal public. It's happening to military and veterans. Every day, about 5,000 veterans and military are Google searching for one item, and that's a VA calculator. So that tells me 4 things immediately. And by the way, I'm a solutions guy, so I'm always going to say, okay, problem, solution. So I've got solutions. 4 things that tells me immediately. You're lost, you're alone, you don't know your next steps, and you don't know who to turn to. 3 lines that people say to me all the time. Albert, I don't know what I don't know. Secondly, I wish I would have known you sooner. Thirdly, I wish I would have done something sooner. And I say, well, don't beat yourself up. You got to go back to number 1 there, and you didn't know better. Well, let me go to good and evil real quick. Every day, guys, I gotta lay out groundwork for you so I can say, okay, again, problem, solution. I'm always bringing it to solutions. Good and evil. Evil doesn't make anything. Evil only takes. Who does evil take from? Good people who don't know any better or don't do any better. I've got a book coming out, and I have to keep telling you about this, and I'm going to keep telling you about it every single day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern live here, 10 a.m. Eastern on Rumble. My book coming out is called The First 5 F's to Give, First 5 Fucks to Give. And again, I've been doing this for 6 years myself, delivering over $10 billion to you guys, best and deadliest humans on earth. And I've been through this stuff myself as a veteran and service member and combat guy, especially. I was a medevac pilot over in Afghanistan. When you guys are popping red smoke, I'd come get you, take you to a higher level of care. And that's what I'm here to help out with as well. Now, I have to give all of our glory and grace here through our Heavenly Father, and everything is through Him. And that's why my book, The First 5 F's, the first F is faith. So I'm going to talk to you today about 3 F's. Faith, your foxhole, making sure your right team is the right time for yourself, and then also for the finances, that is yours, your abundance. Now, if everything is through Him, there's a good line that came out or that I saw the other day, that if everything is through Him, it's easier for Heavenly Father to tame a Mustang than to motivate a mule. And that's why every day I'm going to be out in front of you guys, because this is my mission through Him. And that's why I'm here. I don't like books. I don't like being on camera. I don't like telling you guys bad news. I don't like that stuff. So if you guys think I'm some kind of weirdo sicko or something, I'm not. I don't want to be here. I know you don't want to be here either. But man, wait until you hear what I'm going to tell you. And again, every day, Monday through Friday, I'm going to lay out the groundwork so I can say, okay, yeah, here's the problems, but also here's the solutions. So, and I've got the entire package for you, because that's why our Heavenly Father has brought me to you, to make sure you know that. Over the past 6 years, not only have I delivered over $10 billion to you guys, my life is a living case study. I've briefed tens of thousands of you out there, and I've been on boots on ground with you guys I'm going to be in Tampa here in a couple of weeks for Soft Week. I was at Destin, Florida a couple of weeks back for another special operations event. And I've got solutions for all of you and your families. So just squad hold. Again, I got to lay out some groundwork to launch us from. So I'm going to surround you guys today, which, by the way, let me click on my website here. I'm going to layer you guys with all kinds of solutions. So, because you guys have to be, if evil is taking from you, using groups to take from you, groups of people, I have to surround you positively to make sure that you're getting your abundance that our Heavenly Father has laid out for you. I don't have 5,000 clients a day, but 5,000 of you are looking for help. That's actively searching for one item. You know, there's over 20 million of us that are alive right now, veterans and military. Let's just use basic math. If 20 million of us are alive right now, and every month you guys aren't getting $5,000 that's supposed to be in your pocket at minimum, that adds up to over $100 billion a month. $100 billion a month is being stolen from our people, and it ends now. That's why I'm here. It ends now. And I'm going to give you some guidance on how to do that. Every room that I'm in, people say, I feel like I'm not being trained the right way if I'm still in uniform. I feel like I'm not being guided the right way if I'm about to get out. I feel that I just got dumped out. Those sorts of things. These are pictures that you guys paint for me every single day. Albert Taps has been around forever, and there's no one-stop shop as far as the government taking care of our people, of us military and our family members. Which, by the way, let me go back to good and evil real quick. I know I laid out some 20 million living. What about widows? Any widows out there that you know of are getting paid all the money that they're due? Absolutely zero. So if evil is willing to take from widows, dare I say you're an easy target too? So pretty gross. But good news is we've got the opportunity to take charge of our life today, don't we? And make things better for ourselves. So that's why I'm here. All right, let's talk about several layers of help here. My book that's coming out here soon, First 5 F's to Give. A little bit of week update here that, as you guys know from last week, that my book was sent to the publisher. Publisher sent it to the, now I have to remember everybody's title. Publisher sent it to the editor. Editor has done some edits, and now it's back in my hands. So I did some, I feel like chapter 3 should be more clear to you guys. So I'm adding more, now that I've done this brief a lot for you guys. I feel more comfortable telling you guys some clarity in chapter 3 for finances. So for $10, you can go on to Amazon and get the First 5 F's book, currently on pre-sale. Right now, we're like right on schedule, maybe a little bit ahead of schedule to get this baby out in your hands in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. It's definitely not going to go into deep May or anything like that. So very, very soon this thing's going to be able to get in your hands, and I can't wait to get there. Because I brief tens of thousands of people a day, and just everybody says, man, Albert, nobody's telling us where to go. So guys, today I'm going to tell you where to go. And I'm going to point over here a lot because that's where my website is. And I'm going to point my book, send you to my website. My website sends you to my book. Both my book and my website send you to different groups that I own and control. So I'm going to guide you through this stuff today. All right, guys, I'm going to brief my website real quick so you can just understand what I'm saying to you. Again, 5,000 of you every day are looking for help. You're not getting it. So help me help you guys. Like Trevor, my book publisher, says, there's one-to-one and one-to-many. By the time you and I are doing one-to-one, I want you to know about a bunch of other shit that I'm telling you from the one-to-many stuff. All right. Top 3 lines, people say they don't know any better. And that's why I want to, as they call in marketing, get you over the knowledge funnel here so you can get down and start doing something. Because if you don't know any better, you're just being stolen from. Fair statement, check your bank account. It's happening. As I scroll down a little bit further on my website, I get to the blue part. Blue sky and black uniforms. Tell your buddies, here are multiple layers of solutions for them. Number 1, pay themselves first. On my website, there's a video. Just keep scrolling down. You'll see a video that says pay yourself first. My video walks you through how to do that. It's me walking you through that. Everything else should be slow and smooth for you. And there's 3 types of personalities out there. You guys are airborne personalities. You guys either want to jump early, you want to jump in the middle, or you want to jump at your own leisure. I understand that, and I need you to understand that too. I'm going to also try to stretch you a little bit out of your comfort zone. Pay yourself first. Go to my website, pay yourself first. Everything else will happen naturally according to your personalities. I'll push a little bit of you lazy bums a little bit faster because I need you guys to help me help your family and that sort of thing. So you may be uncomfortable with it, but other people out there are go-getters and want to get that shit done early. That's what I hear all the time from you guys. All right, so on my website, I scroll down to the blue part, seeing black uniforms and black helicopter and stuff. My book talks about my book, which, by the way, my book is on Amazon under at least 2 places that you'll find it. One of them is under military policy. So when anybody in uniform is going through leadership or anything like that, or looking up the art of war, they'll go, oh, what's this first 5Fs? Yep, that's me. Whenever they look up, whenever you guys are out there looking up personal finance under Rich Dad, Poor Dad, oh, it's first 5Fs. What's that? That's Albert. Oh, cool. Yep, that's what that's there for. My book takes you to my website. Website takes you to my book. Then both of them take you to something that's new as of last week. That's on my website. It talks about join the 5Fs nations. 2 problems that you guys have told me, that I now realize. 2 problems. 1, Albert, the internet, although great, is a lot of white noise. 2, even if I do find a good group, there's usually somebody in there that there's no accountability, and some robot or somebody, some human is being a jerk. Albert, how can you help with that? Good. Well, now I've got solutions for you. I now have 2 groups, or 2 5Fs Nations groups. One of them is on Facebook. The other one's on LinkedIn. You can find these through my website. That's the easiest way to find that. And these groups, I own them. So therefore, the accountability is there. I am not going to moderate it every day. I may jump in from time to time and let you know a little bit of something. But my point to saying this is that I can't be everywhere for everybody at all times. So that's our Heavenly Father's job. My job is to start getting you guys over that knowledge funnel. So once you start getting in that funnel, I want you guys to start talking to each other. That's one of the greatest aspects of my process, is getting you guys. Remember that camaraderie that we were aiming for? I bring you back into that camaraderie. You guys get to know each other a lot, which is nice. So the 5Fs Nations groups. The number 1 rule, bring joy to others. That's what our Heavenly Father wants to do. Also, if you are a jerk, you are instantly kicked out. There's plenty of other internet out there for you guys to be jerks. You don't need to be that in my group. No, thank you. Let me tell you about my triple campaign, which is on my website. Number 1 is that I now offer $1,000 for the first year of working with me. Now I've got 6 menu items, and these are based off of you guys' personalities. So some of you guys want more money and give me more money. You're making a lot of money. You're practical. You trust me because I've done good work for people around you. Good. Other people out there go, Albert, man, I don't know about that. It's a little too expensive. Okay, well, what do you need? How can I help you out? I'd much rather, I hate to be salesy here, but I don't have 5,000 clients a day. I don't have 5,000 books a day flying off the shelf, but 5,000 of you a day are searching for one item. That tells me there's a lot of you out there. And that I don't want to say tells me, that confirms with me. There are thousands of you out there every day asking for help and not getting any help. So how do we get 22 a day? Everybody knows what that means. 22 a day. How do we get there? By ignoring 5,000 veterans a day who are looking for help, and service members, by the way, who are looking for help. That's how we get there. So if we're going to help each other, let's help each other. And right now we're not. Right now we're not doing it well. So there's a song lyric out there that says, screaming for change while remaining the same. Right now, 20 million people aren't getting paid $5,000. And I'm not even including family members and stuff on that. So help you guys. Number 1, $1,000 for the first year. I call it, it's my trust ticket. So I would much rather you spend $1,000 with me, learn from me, see each other, and then go, oh, wow, that's cool. Albert, yeah, let's do more of this. So it's working thus far, and I just need more people. Keep sending those people to me. Number 2, again, confirming that 5,000 people a day are looking for help. I don't sell 5,000 books a day. I don't have 5,000 new clients a day, but you guys are out there asking for help. You guys are calling 911 and getting absolutely no answer, no response, because here's why. Maybe it sounds like evil wants you to get in this little bitty pain box, and that way you die and get off of their payroll. Sound familiar? Check your bank account. 3, more every day. Again, I don't have 5,000 new clients, but you guys are out there. Help me. Again, I can only do one thing at a time. So help. I need all of you force multiplying out there. Help me help your buddies. A lot of civilians say, well, I don't know 20 friends. Well, military folk do. You got platoon mates and guys I went to basic with, all that kind of stuff. You guys got plenty of people. Send them to me. Help me help them. All right, guys, as I keep scrolling down on my website, you'll see a section and you'll see a little video title bouncing back and forth. Pay yourself first. Let me go to the bottom. Tells you more about I added this last week. I've got the 5S Nations there at the bottom, LinkedIn and Facebook. Let me brief you on 5 interest forms real quick. And I'm going to keep briefing you guys on these every day until it happens. Again, one-to-one and one-to-many. One-to-one, by the time you hear my voice on a call or an onboarder's voice on a call, you know you want help. I get it. Thank you. Help me help all these other people out there in groups. So that's why I have veteran community outreach, podcasts, partnerships, speaking, and force multipliers. Those are weaving all this, or hugging, giving you guys more warm hugs. You guys ask for comfort all the time. How do I want warm and fuzzy? Well, I can't really give you a warm and fuzzy day one because that's just impossible. But I do want you to feel better that you're being surrounded by a lot of people. And on my website, at the very bottom, there are those 5 forms. At the right time for yourself and others, fill those out. Get me in front of your church group. Right now I'm talking at you. And I appreciate that somebody was commenting on Friday on this live. This is not a place to where we're doing two-way comms. This is me talking at you. And I talk at people on Rumble. I want to talk with you, but this is not the venue to do that. So if you want to, there's plenty of other places and spaces to do that, but you have to invite me to them. So things like my veteran community outreach forum. You want to talk to your church group, your corporate group. Great. That's a two-way communication. I do that with my clients all the time. So I'm happy to answer tough questions, give you tough answers, tell you how it really is. Let you know that the first month of my clients working with me, I have to, it takes me a month at least to wipe the brainwash off of them, because you guys are so brainwashed by the evil system that's out there. So I have 2 types of clients. People may say avatars. I have 2 types of clients: those who I help make right, and those who I help get made whole. Right is for people like me who are older. I can't make up all the stuff in the past, all the drama and trauma from your past. And even if you had millions of dollars or billions of dollars, it wouldn't remove all that, right? So I help get you back on track. Now, can some of the lawyers I get you connected with pick up some money from the past? Sure. However, you're going to get back on track with your life and move forwards into your abundance. That's one. That's been my bread and butter for the past 6 years. Now I know better, and I think all of us know better, that Albert, I wish I would have known this stuff sooner and done something sooner. Great. Then help me help make the youngsters whole. Imagine me being able to guide, because I am a for-profit, guide these youngsters who are in the first parts of their uniform service. And I'm able to say, hey, little buddy, you're heading into service right now. You're in basic. You're going to spend some money on GI Bill. Here's what you can do with it. Here's where your VA home loan stuff starts kicking in, and you can start being entrepreneurial. And here's how you can start making more money, making your abundance. And then you need to know about these other, I call them trap doors, things like life insurances and stuff like that the systems don't tell you about until it's too late. And when it's too late, it is, unfortunately, some of these things are too daggum late. All of you guys tell me, I wish I would have known you, Albert, sooner. I wish I would have done something sooner. Well, help me help your youngsters out. Help. If you know recruiters and stuff like that out there, or you live near, everybody lives near a recruiting station, go to the recruiting station. And again, if you're techie, do the whole like, share, subscribe thing and support. If you're not techie, you guys, I put these out there for a reason. I call them my one pager. So you guys see the same thing. This is what I do, is when I'm at the airport around basic training times, when I know there's going to be a lot of people moving around, a lot of youngsters and their family, I go, hey, little guy in uniform, I know you're heading back to basic. Here's my card. Take that with you. Share it with your mates. Parents of the kid, like, hey, they're kids to me. I can't help it. I know you're young men and women. I appreciate it. But, I love you like a little sibling, if you want to think of it that way. So here's my other card, parents. Take that. Make sure that Johnny gets squared away from the very beginning. Here's why I'm doing that. Imagine just one generation of newly uniformed folks who are being taken care of from the very beginning by a civilian or veteran, let me say, who is not in the government, who's not in the evil process, but part of the good process to help them get made whole. And now that catches on. So that's why I use terms like marketing folks would say, help my book and help my process go viral and stay viral. Because 5,000 people a day are looking for help. They're being ignored by evil. Here's the answer. Good people doing good things. You guys are going to continue to serve. Evil is going to continue picking at you. And going back to my good and evil scenario here, if you don't know better or don't do better, you are going to be robbed of your time and your livelihood and your fulfillment. That is not what our Heavenly Father wants for any of us. It's what evil wants, and that's what's winning right now, unfortunately. But you've got the greatest power. I don't know what even, you've got him in our corner, in your corner, and you're not using him to a positive, to your abundance, and that's why you're losing. You're losing because you're allowing it. And that's what one of the first lines in my book says. You're losing because you're allowing evil to win. If widows aren't getting paid and evil's able to take from them, you guys are easy targets. However, if I'm able to wrap my arm around you from the very beginning and say, hey, buddy, here's GI Bill, here's VA home loans, here's how to be entrepreneurial, here's how to get to your abundance early, like our Heavenly Father wanted. Imagine the world in just one generation of that happening. It's a hell of a lot better place. And today I'll end on that. So appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.